Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. João Cancelo. They've got a corner here. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he goes cross-field. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ronaldinho. First quarter of an hour gone. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Foden.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Yeah. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. To get them off and running. Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Foden. Beckenbauer. That's a sharp pass. No way through there. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking for the runner. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. He's found some space. Oh, great chance!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neuer can pick that up. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, great. There's the hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He is through here. Terrific header. It's a goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pass is just off target. Haaland! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cafu. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
There's the start of the second half.
El dorsal 24.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Batistuta might just make this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Keeper is right behind it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Foden. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Maldini. Ronaldinho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's Van Bauten. Batistuta. Oh, here's a chance! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Darwin. Big shot! And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. He's in plenty of space here. Neuer has that under control.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.000.
He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. He's one-on-one. There's the shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Haaland. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Beckenbauer. Now it's Darwin. Stood up well to him there. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Bruno Fernandes! Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Caught offside that time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 25. Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4. El dorsal 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bellingham, good driving run.
There they go, hunting again.
Thuram has given away a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hakimi makes the interception. He can run onto that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pinches it off him. Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice control. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Referee has just said play on. And he's heaved it away. Well seen, saw that coming. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. 2 minutes to be added on. And he's straight offside. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Carlos. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So what do you take away from it? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling
Hello,
this lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt,
to
it is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Big header!
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game,
And Batistuta! Just a fraction high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Oh, perfectly measured that. So much time and space here. Thuram gets it clear. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it again. Nice ball, and he's in here. And that should get the job done. Thinks one through. Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Good ball over the top. And he's heaved it away. Costa Curta. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Has a go! India with the corner. They're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Delivers across. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham. De Bruyne. And he's gone looking for safety.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here.
India really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And they can counter here. That is good alertness. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's running through. Ronaldinho! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Roberto Carlos. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. Gently done. De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini promptly onto... And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. And here's Batistuta. Conte. It's Bellingham. De Bruyne. Bellingham. Now it's Owen. Cech catches it safely. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Back into the middle. Now it's Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
70,987.
Chipped through. Nice interception, well timed. Roberto Carlos. Batistuta might just make this. And it's Ronaldinho. Spread out to the left. And here's a chance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Now that's well seen too. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. De Bruyne. Messi. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Bellingham. Number 3, Conte. Coming on the field, number 27, Serginho. Number 26, Targets. Substitutions taking place.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Beckenbauer. Adams. And that is a little undercooked. He's found a way through. He's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Goalkeeper's ball. Davids. Belletti. Messi.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Messi. He's got away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Could be danger here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, De Bruyne.
And he's
Coming on
managed
the
to gift it
field
back.
is Number 16,
Well, both sides
Rodri.
might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
And it's Owen. And Owen! And he's managed to get rid. Belletti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved. Owen. Owen. Owen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a smartly directed ball. Oh, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona, certainly.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Ronaldinho. Cafu looking to hit the byline here. And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. He's in space and looking for options. Otto does really well to win the ball there. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's Dembele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he lines... And the shot! Oh, just over.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And it's Ronaldinho. He's had it taken off him. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Bouten. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Ronaldinho. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Messi. Batistuta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. And that has been cut short. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Batistuta gets into some space. Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. Looks for the finish. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Roberto Carlos is there and he can pick it up. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He is through here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's had a go! Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Beraldo. Ruben Neves. Rivaldo. Pedri. Pedri! He scores! They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Un minuto de descuento.
It's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Dembele! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Cambio de jugadores.
So once again, we're underway. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's taken it. And he's gone looking for safety. Could be danger here. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Referee has just said play on. Over to the left. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Has a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Oh, that was vital. He's played it back.
Well, to be...
And he'll shoot here! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Owen, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ronaldinho.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
11,
making another
el
change
dorsal
here.
17, el dorsal 25, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
El dorsal 4.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Nunez chasing after it. Oh, that is... Owen! Alonso. Otto is there to clear. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Nedved. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. Clips it so gently. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And a few accusing looks coming his way. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Otto spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ronaldinho. Beraldo cuts it out. Juli, he's picked his way through. Just too much on that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Owen. Ruben Neves, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was quick to react. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, super find.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 minutos de descuento.
Rivaldo. Rivaldo puts his foot on the gas. Nedved.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's there to clear it. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Los espectadores que-
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Beckenbauer does well to get it back.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, sweet feet. Fabinho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. That is lovely. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Fabinho, is a real beacon in midfield. People see him, Peter, as just a destroyer, but that's a massive disservice to a player who's an excellent footballer. Yes, he'll pick your pocket, but he'll open up defences too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Gets his pass away. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Quarter of an hour played. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That'll be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Adams gets it away. Back into the middle. Now the finish! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's away! There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Guti is offering a wry smile there.
Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw. Adams. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a great pick out.
Carlos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Baggio could try cutting inside here. He has found the way through. Cech deals with it effortlessly. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Drogba. Cafu gets into some space. Van Bouten can get it clear.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been well dealt with. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Fabinho. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Gut and Guti! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He's picked his way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely weighted ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. He's in here! Out of play for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Roberto Carlos, and it's Ronaldinho. That's a little off target. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Darwin. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's Baggio. And he welcomes it in. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Guti. Cafu. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Cafu. And that's a throw.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Cafu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Here's Beckenbauer. That's a shade optimistic. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. That's Rudiger. And it's Guti. That's been cut out, well played. Adams calmly anticipates. Fabinho. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. He is through here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Ronaldinho.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Short changes him with that pass. Gets a good foot in there. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Alonso! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Gea is there to take. It's a sweet ball, that. Look at the space here.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Drogba. The referee's awarded a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Roberto! It's hit the upright. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Rudiger pinches it off him. Owen, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nunez, chance! It's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Saliba with the clearance. Cafu. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Belts one! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, great feat, that.
That'll be a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ronaldinho. And it's Cruyff. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And claimed it back swift. It's Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. In for a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van Bouten wins the duel this time. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Barcelona have their third corner. And he's managed to get rid. Maldini. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well played and well cleared. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Nedved. Messi does well to get it back. 30 minutes gone. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! He's missed, but not by that far.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Zanetti. Oh, played right into his path. Now, big chance! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Real chance here. And here's Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos.
Habrá
He's
2
a
minutos de
sharp
descuento.
little ball here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
El dorsal 6.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well timed, excellent interception. Zanetti.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Owen. Oh, good ball. And Batistuta! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And here's Ronaldinho. Maldini. Hullet is sharing after that one.
Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And back to the keeper they go. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. And that is a little undercooked. Interesting ball. Thuram. Beckenbauer. Showing good feet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 25.
So here comes the substitution.
Messi. El
Barcelona
dorsal 11.
go into the lead.
Serán
And they deserve
sustituidos
great
por
credit for
el
turning
dorsal
things around, but they'll now need the
El
defensive
dorsal
resilience
5.
to equal that attacking
Xabi
flair.
Alonso.
Thuram. Zanetti. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Fires it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Batistuta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Couldn't squeeze it through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Batistuta. Can he get it through? Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Mbappe. There's the hit! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Now this could be a chance. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Ronaldinho appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Xabi Alonso is there and he can pick it up. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. That's a little off target. And he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe! Saliba with the clearance. Mbappe. Musiala, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Nedved. Zanetti. Hullet. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's really well cleared. Davids was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Modric. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good effort from distance. Oh, not quite. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Modric. And it's Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Short changes him with that pass. Ribéry. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's delightful. Ball is over the line. And he's gone looking for safety. Bastoni. Now Davids. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to dink it in. He's in plenty of space here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Davids. Ribéry. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.